Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing, and now we're going to know. Let's get this hugging. I need the hug today, and I'm going to tell you why. I think I'm attempting too much at the same time. Redoing my podcast, redoing the weekend edition, and like nothing seemed to want to go along with each other, but we're here, and thanks for joining me. It's a Thursday. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're gonna know. Katt Williams, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, did he open up to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe has one of the most popular shows on YouTube, Club Shay Shay. He's interviewed so many people, and they sit back and they, have a little drink, a little Henny, a little cognac, and, they doing their thing, and he gets into the talk. Katt Williams has never been one to hold back, but he's opened up like never before. Now, where there's smoke, there's fire. He said a lot of things. He went after a lot of popular comedians, from Kevin Hart to Steve Harvey. Cedric the Entertainer said SETI stole jokes from him in the 90s. Ricky Smiley, Tyler Perry, Diddy, why he, put the money up so that Melba Moore could get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, because he always felt she was underrated and undervalued and she would have never got it. You got to pay for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You either have incredible sponsors or you're putting up like $75,000 to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So he talked about that. His beef with other comedians, many would say, it's jealousy. Oh, he's telling the truth. I think in anything that is said, there's a ring of truth. He made some shocking claims about Steve Harvey stealing Mark Curry's entire career, down from the TV show and everything. Said in the 90s that he stole his jokes. Responded and said, oh, please get on with that. Kevin Hart said he should get some help. Ricky Smiley just took an even higher road and said, dude, I wish you well. How do you respond, when comedians have beef? Everybody's not going to like everybody. And if you're a little bit more successful than the other person, you can expect some backlash. Do you think he'll be blackballed? Do you think this will hurt him in the end? Katt, I think it's much like Dave Chappelle. He don't care. Even though Dave Chappelle has never gone through things like this, but Dave Chappelle has always been a man not afraid to what he says, even though it may not be popular, even though people may not like him. I think Katt Williams is the same way. My experiences with Katt, always friendly, always very nice, because I would always be apprehensive, like, I hope we don't go left here during the interview, but just always very nice. This is going to be interesting how this plays out. I think the year 2024, a lot, and I mean a lot of people are going to be exposed. Exposed, y'all. Exposed in a mighty way. How he went. He didn't care. He said, he was invited to Diddy's parties and told him, no, I ain't coming. With Tyler Perry, even with Kevin Hart. With great success, there will come negativity and people who will want to tear you down. In a situation like this with Katt, do you think sometimes you got to take accountability for where you are in your life? It was interesting. It's almost 3 hours long, and Shannon Sharpe is one of the most popular shows on YouTube. I think I'm going to have to go watch it again because he was just hitting you with so many things all at once. And he did not hold his tongue back, talking about popular comedians that we know and love. Have heard stories about the Illuminati. I think a lot of things and people will be exposed this year, but Katt Williams did not hold back. Cedric the Entertainer, we are anxiously awaiting little over a month for this year's Super Bowl on CBS. Well, Cedric and Tashina Arnold. They both star in The Neighborhood. They're going to be hosting a Super Bowl soulful celebration the night before. Features a lot of great gospel groups, and Cedric is going to be hosting along with Tashino the night before the Super Bowl. Now, we're going to start hearing a lot of news. Who else is performing? Who's doing the national anthem? Who's doing Lift Every Voice and Sing? There's a lot of information coming down the pike. But we know that Super Bowl Sunday is set for February the 11th, 2024, and who is Usher going to be? And who's going to be the teams? Because we don't know yet. Now, on Sunday, February 25th, maybe it could be 26th, TV One is going to be honoring Black excellence. One night is going to be with Dionne Warwick, Frankie Beverly. They're all being honored. Donald Lawrence, the gospel great, Chloe Bailey, they're all going to be honored. I'm hearing that Tiana Taylor is going to be doing a special tribute to Dionne because she is reportedly set to play Dionne in a big movie. LaToya Luckett, who used to be with Destiny's Child, is going to be hosting, but Frankie Beverly has never gotten his due. He's finally getting it with this TV One honors. Get ready for a new political talk show, course, just in time to launch during this busy political year. You've got Angela Rye. She's Today Common. She used to have a show on CNN. You've got Tiffany Cross, who was unceremoniously dumped from MSNBC, but she is known in her own right. You've got Andrew Gilliam. Boy, did he have the most laid out career. Former mayor, then governor. He ran for governor of Florida, but his career was derailed when it found out about his drug use and secret meetings with men, and it became this scandal that he couldn't really stay in politics, but he's landed on his feet as one of the hosts of this podcast. It's called Natureland, and this is a very important political year, but this podcast with the three of them is going to be launching soon. Get ready for Snoop Dogg, the movie star. He's got a new movie coming out on Amazon Prime at the end of the month entitled The Underdogs. It's all about redemption and falling from grace and taking yourself and others and picking yourselves back up. Snoop is going to play an NFL player who falls from grace. To stay out of prison, he has to coach a little league pee-wee football team, and that's what he does. And that's where the comedy and everything ensues. George Lopez, Mike Epps, they also star. Prime starts streaming on January 26. Is karma real? I think so. A lot of people are going to be exposed. Do you think there's a hint of truth in everything that Katt said, or just a little bit? You know, a lot of people have accused him, oh, he's high, he's crazy. But more and more people are sitting down and talking with him. Do you think it just feeds off that whole negativity vibe? You say something negative, they in it for the conversation. This is going to play out very interesting, but Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay, just type in Club Shay Shay, it'll pull it right up there. He has a very, very popular YouTube show that's getting a lot of attention, and whoo, Katt Williams did not hold back. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your auntie of pop culture, Patty Jackson. Hope it is a great evening and afternoon.